West Coast road trip, 12 days on the road for our beloved Detroit Pistons. Great. I mean, they won 2 games. We thought they were going to go 0-4 last week. So to win 2 games and actually get on a win streak, very impressive. But let's get into things that impressed us about this road trip. Anthony, I'll let you take it over. What impressed you the most about this West Coast trip?
The emergence of Kevin Knox.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say in the summer that I wouldn't be surprised if Kevin Knox threatened Hamidou Diallo's minutes?
Yeah, you were right. And I mean, Kevin Knox showed up when the team needed him. They needed someone to score, and Kevin Knox said, "All right, hold my beer. I got this."
Bro, that Utah game, it's like, I think the last time he scored 20 points was like 2019 when he got drafted by the Knicks. And he just seems like, he seems more confident now because he knows that Casey can't rip him out because everyone's hurt.
Yeah.
So I think in the back of your mind, when you're a player and you know you're getting playing time, you play more relaxed, you're more comfortable in that setting. Like Kevin Knox and Killian Hayes, to me, were probably the stars of this West Coast trip, in my opinion.
Yeah, let me just say real quick before we get into who impressed us, I want to say that I was most impressed with by the Pistons how they responded to all the injuries, how all the guys like Kevin Knox, Hami, Killian Hayes, Jaden Ivey, Magruder got a start in there. Guys just stepped up when the team needed them, and they stepped up in a big way. I was just really impressed with that because it's easy, when you're out without Cade, you're without Sadiq Bey, Isaiah Stewart's not there. It'd be easy for you to throw in the towel and just say, look, we're going to be on the road. It's going to be a hard fought 12 days. We're going to be doing a lot of losing, but we'll get through it. It's easy just to give up when you lose your star players. In the Pistons, they responded in a very positive way. Very impressed with that. Outside of Killian Hayes, though, I was very impressed with Kevin Knox. Just like I said earlier, man, just the guy stepped up. Pistons needed some offense. Kevin Knox said, here you go. I can do that. Marvin Bagley, though, had to be impressed with him. Killian Hayes, though, also impressed. Who else were you impressed with?
I thought Jalen Duren was pretty impressive. I felt like we talk about Jalen Duren all the time of how physical he is as just a player, but I think what was really on display during this West Coast trip was the passing. Like, I saw a lot of passes or, passing attempts where I was like, whoa. He's making, like, some really nice reads. He had one last night where I think he found livers on a basket cut, and, like, the pass was just perfect. Like, I was like, man, like, no one's talking about him as a passer. Like, I know we look at him just blocking shots and almost injuring teammates trying to block shots or getting up for the goaltends or, setting nice screens, being a force on the offensive glass. But, man, that passing was just so encouraging as a fan because I'm like, man, if you can pull that off, like, we can start running these dribble handoff sets more effectively.
Who had a better pass during the road trip? Was it Duren to Livers? Was it Bojan to Killian Hayes, that wraparound pass he had, but Killian missed it? Or that you had posted a video of Killian Hayes, that dime that he had to Hami in transition. Ooh, what do you think was the best pass? Who do you think had the best pass of the road trip?
I gotta throw Killian in there. I feel like Killian had a ton of dimes. Like, I think he had 9 assists last night. Like, I gotta put the bogey one up there though too. That was a really good wraparound pass, but it didn't go in.
I just wanted to say too about one of Killian Hayes' passes. It was that no look to Duren last night, and Johnny Cage and Greg Kessler were just talking about it a ton. Where Greg Kessler was like, he was looking at you, Johnny, and then he just made the pass. Don't know how Duren held on to that pass because it was just a rocket. But I wanted to bring up Johnny Kane real quick, dude. I looked up Ronnie Magruder's nickname last night, and it is not what Johnny Kane was calling him. I'm sorry to change the subject, but you got me, like, I was just thinking of all the passing last night, then thinking about the way Johnny Kane was talking about that pass with Greg Kessler from Killian Hayes, and then it just got me thinking. Johnny Kane kept calling Ronnie Magruder Big Rod. That's not his nickname. I don't know where that came from.
I don't want to know.
It's one of the. I looked his nickname up. Do you know what Ronnie Magruder's nickname is?
No, what's his nickname?
It's the Scavenger. Weird nickname, not great, but Big Rod. I don't know. Kind of weird from Johnny Kane just calling him
I
out.
don't know. We're gonna have to ask Ronnie McGruder which nickname he likes better, the Scavenger or Big Rod.